with a cup on his back in 1968, but the sad news of last weekend was that the man who scored the winning goal that day had died. Gerald Sinstadt now pays tribute to Jeff Astle.
3 lions on the shirt of a lion-hearted footballer. Nottinghamshire gave him birth, Notts County gave him his professional debut. But Jeff Astle's spiritual home was West Bromwich Albion. 137 goals in just under 300 games made him a hero of Hawthorns. Predominantly right-footed, it was his left foot that gave him a place in history. This is extra time in the 1968 FA Cup final against Everton. 0-0 the score. Sadly, that same left foot provided him with an unwanted place in England folklore. In the World Cup finals, Brazil beat England 1-0. Following Astle's miss, he won only 1 more cap. But he was always rated by fellow pros, and later a sense of humour earned him a call-up from Frank Skinner.
All right, Jeff.
Yes.
Everybody's doing a brand dance now. Come on, baby.
As the years passed, nothing diminished Jeff Astle's love for West Bromwich, nor West Brom's admiration for him. They'll miss him, and so will we all.
Well, joining us now from the Hawthorns is Frank Skinner. Frank, good afternoon. Thanks for talking to us. You would have watched Jeff so many times, and you will have worked alongside him as well. I'm sure all sorts of memories have gone through your head in the last week.
Yeah, a lot of memories. The thing is, Ray, that Jeff comes from an age when people weren't on the telly every week. So the only people that really know how good he was are the people who turned up here in the late 60s and early 70s. And I'm sure I couldn't see that tribute. I bet it was good, but you'll never know. You're going to have to take our word for it, how brilliant he was. And he's kind of from a different age, an age when you could talk about strength and determination and all that, and it wasn't like a dirty word, you know. So the whole notion of the old-fashioned centre-forward, I think, is a bit unfair, because he was a very special player, and I think in the modern game, although people don't thump in big balls to big centre-forwards so much as they used to, he was something special.
Now, you knew his character sort of more than us. Can you describe what he was like to work alongside? I just always got the impression that Jeff was smiling a lot and up for a laugh and great to be around.
Yeah, Jeff was, you know, when you meet your heroes, it can be a bit scary. You probably met a few of your heroes over the years, and sometimes they don't quite live up to what you want them to be, and you know, it's a really disappointing thing. But Jeff was absolutely what I wanted him to be. He was such a laugh. He was up for anything. If you have a conversation with Jeff for more than about 15 minutes, you were bruised after, because he was always digging you in the ribs and thumping you on the back for each punchline. And he was a larger-than-life character, which is just the way he came over on the pitch, you know.
Now, when he came on fantasy football, I got the impression he really enjoyed that and wanted to just sort of celebrate the fact that he was talking football and being involved in football.
Yeah, well, Jeff was a performer. He always was. I mean, he played us like a fiddle down here at the Albion. You know, he'd go up to the crowd after a goal, and he really, really played the crowd. And he, you know, he liked to be the centre of attention, and he did the same thing on fantasy football. That's what he was like. He was a proper old-fashioned showman.
And what a legacy he leaves in terms of the memories there'll be around the Hawthorns today on a cup day, and with the fact he scored that goal that won you the cup. Everyone today will be remarking on that, no doubt. Wouldn't it be fantastic if you go on and win again for Jeff in the cup today?
Yeah, it would. Well, I mean, everyone talks about that 68 year, of course, when we won the cup. And the following year, we got to the semi-final. And we nearly won it again. And we lost in the semi-final in 69 to Leicester. So it'd be quite nice to get our own back today.
Right, enjoy this afternoon, Frank. Do you get to the Hawthorns as often as you'd like to nowadays?
Well, when the series is on, it's a bit difficult, but I'm there pretty regular now. I'll be up there Tuesday to watch Birmingham City and stuff, and, you know, it's still where I like to be best, really.
Thanks, Frank. Maybe have another chat with us during final score if you get the right result today.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Cheers, Frank. I'm not sure he's absolutely confident. Yeah, I'm not sure he's absolutely confident, or maybe he'd had enough for talking to us.
Well, I think the fact that if they win today, he may well be celebrating in other parts of the ground.
Jeff Astle sort of